Henry Hudson. Henry Hudson was born somewhere between 1565 and 1570 in London, England. On June 22nd, Hudson was left with his son and 7 crew members, and he was expected to have died a couple years later. That was his 3rd voyage. Hudson was thought to have spent many years at sea, beginning as a cabin boy and gradually working his way up as ship captain. Hudson was a very brave man and was married to Catherine, and had 3 sons, John, Oliver, and Richard. As he grew up, Henry Hudson was an explorer and navigator, and he made 3 attempts to find the Northwest Passage between Europe and Asia, and the first time he left Britain in 1610. After Hudson's ship named the Discovery got caught in the ice in Hudson Bay in 1611, he had to battle scurvy and starvation. When the ice melted, he wanted to explore further, but his crew didn't want to, so they abandoned him, his son, and 7 others in a smaller boat. Hudson eventually died, and his son got adopted by some of the woodland Cree of the area. The bay that Hudson discovered is twice the size of the Baltic Sea, and because of its many places where the tide met the stream, it allowed access to landlocked parts of Western Canada. So then it allowed the Hudson's Bay Company to make full use of a fur trade along its shores, and that influenced the present international boundaries of Western North America. He discovered the Hudson River, Hudson Bay, and Hudson Strait. Hudson was a very brave man to let the rest of his crew leave him so that he could find the Northwest Passage to Asia. He also gave us new routes to different places in North America, and if he didn't, someone would probably be out there looking for it today, and there wouldn't be anyone living there. For example, Hudson's Bay. Something that helped him was that his talent for navigation. I know all of you that are reading this are probably like, well, what's the difference between Hudson and other explorers, because aren't they all brave? Did you know that on his last voyage south along the bay's eastern coast, people believed that he was hoarding food on his ship for his favorites, but he was giving food to other people that were starving? That was how good of a man he was, but people didn't believe him, so they left him on a lifeboat with his son and 7 other crew members. Those 7 people had scurvy, and Hudson tried to help them, but he couldn't, and they eventually died. So I think that he is very important to a society for a lot of reasons. Like, he taught people that they could keep going even if your crew is dying and it's winter. He was a very brave and kind man to almost everyone, and that taught people that they could be too. He also helped us discover Hudson's Bay, where many people now spend their lives vacationing with their families, and because he helped the Hudson's Bay Company, it stretched the boundaries of Western North America. In my opinion, he is a very crucial and significant part of our society, and he was a very kind and brave historical character.